There's a lot of mixed feelings, I think, too, in Christian circles, getting back to the suffering and how they make sense of suffering in their lives. This, the prosperity gospel, for example, pushes a narrative that following, Christ makes your life prosper. Like you can get a lot of good things, and typically it can be in the form of material things, material advances, money, things like that. But other Christian denominations and even a witness of Scripture, such as like Romans 8:17, seem to talk about suffering as like a necessary part of your walk with God if you're a child of God. And Romans 8:17, for those who are wondering, it says this: "And if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him." So I was curious, from your perspective, how does suffering fit into Christianity?
Well, suffering, when in that particular scripture, suffering is they're talking about an empathy, or the Bible uses the word sympathy. In the Bible, when you look that up in the Greek, they talk about sympathy in the same way we use empathy. So once you accept that banner of Christ, it speaks of suffering in the way of, I'll tell you right here.
Sure.
It says, if you look it up, it's the Greek word sympashko. I'm probably messing that word up, right? But it's the Greek word.
Sure.
But it says to suffer troubles, persecutions in the like manner with another, to experience pain of the same kind, and then especially persecution, sympathize, especially persecution. So you wear that banner. Once you say you're a Christian, Christ was saying, hey, guess what? You're about to be persecuted, and not persecuted where you're whipped, chained, anything like that.
Yeah.
We don't live in a barbaric society in that manner, though sometimes you watch the news and what's going on lately.
Yeah.
It looks like there's some crazy stuff. But here's what I want people to get out of the suffering. My last name is Carter. Where I grew up, all my uncles were on crack, going to prison, jail. So there was a name. Once I wore that name, I went through suffering. I got pulled over for routine traffic stop. Travis Carter? Carter, huh? Who's your brother? Who's your dad? Small town. I was presumed guilty.
Yeah.
You're right. I went through some suffering for the name. So you wear that Christ name. There's a lot of people. When someone's on top, they're always the hated.
Yeah.
People love Tom Brady when he was a 6th round pick, but once he won that 6th Super Bowl, I hate Tom Brady. We forgot that he was once the underdog.
Yeah.
See, Jesus was in the manger. He was the ultimate underdog, then became what I call the overdog.
Sure.
The man. And they persecuted him. So we are going to go through some things. We're going to lose some friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to, you lose a friend if you have a different political stance as someone. So think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get hated on. Oh, that doesn't work. But people will try everything in this world. They will do seances and do all these weird spiritual things and not believe in ghosts, but then they can't believe. And that's a spirit. Then you can't believe in God. You can't. But
yeah,
I'm kind of getting off on a tangent. But the whole point is, people, there's a lot of things that you will go through in this world on taking on Christ. You'll have some sufferings. You'll have some people ridicule you, mock you.
Yeah.
But Jesus says there will be trials and tribulations in this world, but know that I have overcome the world. I want people to know you win.
Mm-hmm.
And those sufferings, because he took on all this shame, sickness, disease, poverty.
Yeah.
So that you can have the opposite of pain, sickness, and poor. He says he was made poor so we could be rich. So we'll go through some things, and it's okay. And I actually like it. Like, okay, you're hating on me. There's that resistance.
Yeah.
No resistance. You're not going to grow in the gym. Embrace that resistance, and also know that Jesus gets me out of it.
Yeah.
He gets me out of it. If you're in it, you can get out of it.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Practical Theism podcast. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to check out the full episode, you can do so by finding it on our YouTube channel. Definitely consider subscribing and ringing that little bell so you can continue to get updates, notifications when we release new episodes and new clips just like this one. I hope to see you soon.